What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nerds Make Sense. I am Ted, and I am with...
I'm Josh.
And we're here for another episode of Canon. And let me let you guys know, this is probably going to be my favorite episode, because I've loved this character we're going to talk about, because I love all the androids, and we're going to talk about, can Super Android 13 be canon? Now, I've been thinking about it for a very long time. I love every single androids in Dragon Ball Z series and Super. Because, there's 17, I guess. Still got to mention that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'm going to toss it back for Josh, because now Josh gets to talk.
Yeah. Well, just before we start the episode, I want to make one real quick shout out to Colossal Mind for the music at the beginning and the end of last week's episode, and then, of course, every episode from here on out. He's got an amazing talent. His music is awesome. So, guys, he's got 2 albums currently up on iTunes. So go check him out. He's got some of his music featured on YouTube as well. Please do check him out. Give him some support. Give him some love. Tell him we sent you, so that way he knows. But I think Ted wanted to do something a little bit different, starting here with the Canon Cans. So I'm actually going to throw it back over to him so he can explain that.
All right, hold on. So, since this is like my own little creation idea for this kind of video. So, last time, like, Geneva 1 has like, what, 100-something views now?
No, we're sitting, I think, right about 75.
For the Geneva 1?
Yeah, for Geneva 1. We're sitting at just about 130 total for the 3 videos.
Well, we got a lot of good views on that one. And
yeah.
I love that episode because, it was for our first one. But I'm going to do a little bit differently, so this way we get more structure. So I'm going to talk first, and I'm going to tell Josh about what I think how Super 13 or Android 13 could be canon. And then after I'm done pleading my case, he's going to come in and, like, destroy my hopes and dreams.
Well, I'm going to try.
Yeah, and then, tell me what I'm wrong, and then we're just going to debate from there. That way, it won't just be like a whirlwind of yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, back and forth, So it'll be a little more structured and probably less time. Right?
Yeah, and you were saying, from now on, when we do an episode of Canon, we're both going to be doing research for both sides in the beginning of the episode. What we'll do is we'll flip a coin. Whoever's heads or tails will then be the, like you said, selected player.
Yeah, be the player.
Which I thought was kind of funny when he said that. Mind you, he said that in a text message last night when we were just discussing this. And then we'll flip a coin again, and then we'll assign, either can it or can it not. Canon to heads or tails, and then whichever one it lands on, that person who's been selected has to support that, and
claim.
So, like, for instance, if can is heads and it lands on heads, they have to support. They have to fight for yes, it can work no matter what.
Even if they like.
If you don't think, yeah. Even if we don't necessarily think that,
I guarantee
it'll work.
And I guarantee whoever gets Hurrigan, it's gonna suck.
But that way, it forces us to, definitely be a little more dedicated to the research part. Mm-hmm. Not that we're not right now. It's just, it just allows us to see both potential perspectives.
Yeah, because we did that a little bit for this one, and we found out some stuff I didn't even know about, and I freaking love all the androids. So
yeah.
So yeah, that's how we're gonna do it for now, and then that way it'll be hopefully less time on the video because we don't want it to be super long. We don't try to be super long, but it just happens. But
yep.
Yeah, hopefully starting next episode, you said, right?
Next time we do,
next Canon.
Because we're not always going to sit there and do it back. Well, I mean, obviously we didn't do it right after the first one because there's other topics we want to talk about too. Mm-hmm. We don't want it just to be, solely dedicated to Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
But we do love Dragon Ball Z. That's kind of what started this whole thing for both of us. Way back when we were kids.
Yeah.
But without further ado, Part 2, Canon, Super Android 13. Take it away.
All right, guys. I'm going to paint you guys a pretty little picture that I've been running in my mind since I first seen Android 13 and his trucker hat. So, my thing about Super 13 is that I'm pretty sure he can be canon. And the reason why is because Super brought back 17. And when Super brought back 17, everybody flipped their lid. They didn't think they were going to see him again, you know? So, with that, they could ride that hype train to this movie. You know what I mean? So like, I already thought of sort of a little, I guess, plot for it. You could say that, you know, 17's back on the island where he's at, and he's protecting it, and all of a sudden he gets, like, his whole town, like, his island gets, like, attacked by some unknown thing, and he can't, whoa, doggy, and, you know, he doesn't know who's attacking him because he can't, well, can he sense ki? See, I didn't even look that up. Yeah, they can sense ki, right?
I believe so.
Okay, they can't sense a ki,
Yeah,
so he knows it's like, like a cyborg or something, you know? So it's attacking him and attacks 17, and it gets him good. You know, after 17 in Tournament of Power, you know, he's been through a lot, but this gets him good where he has to flee and leave his island, even though it's kind of hard to think of because, you know, he said he was going to defend it, whatever. Or it's rather he flees or he withstands enough to where they retreat, right? Mm. And then I was picturing like at a night kind of scene where it'd be more stealthy. So that way, you know, it brings back to 17 reaching out to Goku and then be like, hey, yo, I got my shit fucked up by these people. I don't know who the fuck they were, but they fucked my shit up. So then it brings it back to the island, shows all the damage, and then there's this company, I'm putting air quotes, company that comes and is like, hey, man, you got your shit fucked up. We seen that shit from across the fucking ocean. Why don't you try our new security system for your backup? And then, you know, you find out, you know, that they're a good company, you know, help the environment, all these air quotes, you know. And you know, I got some people for Goku's like, yeah, why not? You know, this is great. I don't have to do less work. And then they're like, hey, so we got these prototypes. You wanna test them out? You know, there got Goku. You know, I want to test it out and start training, you know. And they start playing, and he's like, these things pretty good. And then, you know, as the thing goes on, you know that this company isn't good. And it's like, I don't want to, how do you say it? It's going to be like some Red Ribbon Army people who are close to Dr. Gero, right? And they're going to get back everybody who did Dr. Gero bad, including 17 and 18, and Goku and the Z Squad, the Z Warriors, right?
Yeah.
So that way, you know, they pulled them in with this, and then these people got info on everything. You know how Gero had like the little fly thing that followed and got it? Well, they got that plus more. They got the fight with 17 and Goku when he recruited him for Tournament Power. They got that God Key. They got all that. They got all that stuff.
Shit.
So they got that, and then I don't know how, you know, they find out, you know, that they're bad, and then shit goes wrong like every freaking Dragon Ball Z movie. They start fighting, you know, and that way, like, it makes sense. And then it'll be cool because now you can put 14 and 15 in there. And I was thinking, like, 14 and 15 will be the face of it, right? And then they're fighting, and then, you know, they finally beat 14 and 15. And they're like, oh, we did it. And then all of a sudden, the guy who attacked the island the first time will be Super 13. I don't think they should, I don't know if they'll keep him as, you know, how he is, like, as a, you know.
As the American trucker.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll keep him like that. I don't even know if they'll kill 15 and 14 the same way. I mean, they can, but, you know, he'll probably.
I think they get a lot of backlash for 15 nowadays.
Back then, like, they didn't care. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, yeah, it was what, the early 2000s. It wasn't as big a deal.
And you know, and then so 13 comes up and he starts fighting, and then, you know, you could take the thing from the movie from Super 13 where, you know, he absorbs the parts, but this one he has all the stuff that they use now. But they're fighting 14 and 15 because, you know, he's collecting data as it goes. And then, like, it pushes them to the point where they have to go into whatever form they have to. I mean, if this will be after... Well, if in the Broly movie, if Goku goes Mastered Ultra Instinct, then I guess you could say he can go Mastered Ultra Instinct in this one too, I guess. Because the way the Dragon Ball Z movies said they are, every villain is stronger than the other. Like, you know, they're saying that Broly is stronger than Jiren right now, supposedly. So, 13 would be stronger than Broly, I guess you would say, if it follows that little line. So that way, if if Goku goes Natural Instinct and then beats him, he absorbs the parts, from 14 and 15, just like the old movie, and then he becomes this new form. I don't know if they'll make him as bulky, but he'll be this new form, this new perfect form, right? And then picture Master Ultra Instinct Goku fighting him, and then being able to keep up. Know how scary that is? He's dodging Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
And he's hitting Ultra Instinct. Not like Jiren hitting Ultra Instinct. It's like Goku can't outrun it.
Right.
And then you got Vegeta and his little, what's it called? Evolution, I guess you want to call it. Yeah. I don't know who else would be in the episode. And the Trunks can't be in it.
Well, you can have Kid Trunks and Goten fusing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's like gimmick everywhere, huh? They're just
well, yeah, they're going to fuse, and then they're going to get their asses handed to them early on.
Yeah. And then, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it'll be cool to see, like, and he has, like...
I think it would be cool to see Beerus have his ass handed
to
him.
Yeah, and Beerus will be in there, yeah, and he was like, what the... yeah, see, that would be cool, too. Beerus can get in on it. But I think Beerus will eventually, you can't... I'm pretty sure Beerus will eventually just kill it. But that would be cool, like, for it to... Yeah, basically, yeah, that's all he has to do. But that only works if he's stronger than him, though.
Yeah.
Hawkeye only works if it's stronger, so... That's what I'm saying. So, like, riding the hype of Android 17, just remaking something. Or what if even Super 13 looks like Android 17? Well, not look just like him, but looks like somewhere built close to it. But not like exactly, try to base it off of him. Another thing I was thinking is that Super 13 could be like, we won't have 14 and 15. And they just, I don't even know if they'll call them 13, but I would think they'll just like call him an android, and it's like that's what I like the whole plot for it to be is to be some off branch of Red Ribbon to bring back like just like a shout out for nostalgia's sake. They're the ones that worked with Dr. Gero to make all the androids or something, and then when they found out he died, I guess they tried to hatch the plan, but they weren't super smart like him. They were like his assistants, so it took a long time, I guess, to make it. And then as time passed, they actually got the stuff for it to make them, and then luck as have it, they became gods. They got the power ups, fusions and everything, and he just like copied all the data and put it in. I think it might work if like I'm not a story writer, but. The thing it'll work well with everything, especially if 17 and 18 get in there and do the Excel dance or something. Because like if you see how Broly movie is and they show the characters, it's only Goku, Vegeta, Goten and Trunks, Piccolo.
I don't even think they showed Gohan.
Yeah, Gohan's not in it. They already said Gohan's not in it.
Oh, okay.
Bulma. I don't know if I said Bulma. Bulma.
Sucks to be a Gohan fan right now.
Beerus and Whis and Frieza. So that's 9 characters. So not the whole Z Squad's not in it, The Z Warriors, Z Fighters ain't in it. So it could be like Goku, Vegeta, like you said, Goten and Trunks probably again. Yeah. And then 17, 18.
Well, I mean, for the Broly movie, you're not going to get one fusion without the other.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
And then you got to, or it'd be cool if it was just Trunks, for just to like make fun of the other movie, have them fight each other. He was like, "What the heck?" And then mentioned it like, "I thought there was only 3 of them. Why is there 8 now?" But yeah, I think it'll do pretty good. Like with it standing,
just piss everybody off with have little Trunks go Super Saiyan Rage.
Yeah, I'll fucking use a sword.
He's got Tapion's sword somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere that has to be canon somewhere. but everything else, but getting the abilities or knowing the facts that he can go Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue and Vegeta's Blue and all the other little power ups they got. Like I would like in my mind as a super fan of the androids, I would like to say that the little robot that in my story of it followed them to the Tournament of Power. You know how scary that would be.
Oh my god, all those different powers.
Holy
shit.
Yeah, dude, that's what I want to say.
Plus the entire universe that was cyborgs.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, and then they confuse together and make a huge fucking 13. Well, I don't know about huge, but...
Yeah, I don't know if you want to go that far.
Yeah, no fucking Megazord. But yeah, just think of that, and it's like, oh, yeah, Bergamo, the poison, and... Brienne.
Oh God, no.
Yes. Hey, if you want a longer movie, just throw Brienne in there. We'll have a fucking
I'm sorry.
3 hour.
Out of all the characters that Super created, the two I hate the most right now are Brienne and Jocko.
Dude, I love
And Jocko's not even a Super creation. They just kind of brought him in. He's just he's another manga by Akira Toriyama.
Dude, I love Brienne. But yeah, but see what that one is. I think it'll be a little bit too broken because then he has Jiren, Topo, all the crazy people.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine just
one being having fucking all those universes' powers or abilities?
Especially after Topo submitted to the God of Destruction power.
Well, he wouldn't. 17 and 18 didn't take their powers, so I mean, I guess he can. They can have knowledge of it. Because like 17, 18 didn't have like Kamehameha. I mean, he's not Cell.
No.
So I mean, I guess they can see it and then use the moves as.
But here's the thing with Cell, the only reason he was able to use those moves is because he had the DNA of all those warriors within him.
Yeah.
All of that was already, and then of course, you like I said, you had the robot that was, analyzing everything, the little fly robot that was analyzing everything. That downloaded all into it.
Yeah, so I guess you could say he followed him. They followed him like one little thing. Because then, like, it's not copying everyone's powers, it's just watching Goku go Master Ultra Instinct, and then Vegeta going Super Saiyan Blue Evolution.
Yeah, if anything, I think if the little bug, in your story, if the little bug were to follow them to the Tournament of Power, it would still be focused on
the Z Fighters.
Goku,
mainly. Yeah, the main people.
Because that's the main thing that the Red Ribbon Army, or Jiro wanted to do, was
kill him.
Defeat Goku.
Yeah, and then Cell was just everybody. Everyone was dying there.
Well, Cell just wanted to prove how powerful his perfect form was.
Everyone was dying there. But yeah. So I guess that would fit too. That it followed in the Tournament of Power and the little cube they went on. Mm-hmm. Oh, what if it followed them to Kefla? Oh my God! I mean, yeah, but what you said makes sense. Yeah, it's just following for Goku. But dang, just getting stuff on Kefla, that's scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then but that's my story. So like, somehow, 17 gets attacked, comes back to Goku, asks for help. Then there's this little organization like, oh, we're here to help endangered, blah blah blah. But secretly, they're going after the people who hurt Jiro, which is 17, 18, because they're the ones that killed him. Maybe that's how this movie will start. Like, didn't a movie already start like that?
I don't think so.
I think 13's movie started like that, didn't it? When they killed
really.
Jiro?
Well, I mean, yeah, it started off showing
killing Jiro, right?
17 and 18, 17.
Kicking.
So
they will start like that,
head,
but it's in like on the other side of the screen, like they're watching it on like some kind of security camera, and then they're like, "Oh,
no, it's
I know, but like in my story, like it's like watching them him killing him."
I see what you're saying.
He's like, Jiro, and he was like, "We'll get revenge for you. We'll get revenge on all of them." And then it cuts to like, I don't know, fucking Dragon Ball Super 13 or something. And then it goes to like 17, and then it's nighttime, gets attacked. And if you want to have 14 and 15 in it, I guess they could have him in it. And then it's like, it's pitch dark, He can't see him. Well, he can see him, but it's like, what can you see in the dark?
Right.
Like and then, it brings it all out.
I would imagine an android would probably
have fucking see in the dark. Something like that.
Yeah, probably have some kind of infrared vision.
Yeah. So, you'll see him, and then, they'll ask Goku for help. They'll go help him, and then this company comes, and then, I don't know, something will switch, and they
Although maybe not 17, because of the fact that he's not a true android as much as 16.
No, it's 16, 19,
20.
20.
Because even though 20's body had Jiro's brain in it, it was still all mechanical.
Yeah.
Other than his brain sitting on top.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so so that's my little thing for it. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure with that, as much as I scrambled it around, just that 17, like I was hyped for 17, even though I've been a fan of all the androids. When they said 17 was coming back,
it was cool when
I flipped out. And then what he did in Super, he blew himself up and survived and helped beat Jiren. That was crazy.
Well, I mean, technically, if he survived, he didn't blow himself up. He tried to.
Yeah,
he tried to.
Well, he blew himself up, but he just, he's like, oh wait, what the fuck? I'm alive. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. No, it'd be pretty good, cool to see ride the Android hype, just to see one more good Android made, other than Cell. And then, or we can go Super 17 around. I'm just kidding.
let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But okay. I'm pretty sure it'll make it.
Well, here's the thing. I honestly think. Well, I mean, I can see you made some alterations to it, and the whole idea of 13. But I mean, if we're taking 13 for the base value, obviously in his base form, regular 13, no match for the Super Saiyans.
Oh yeah,
he was stronger than the base form Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Mm-hmm. But once they went Super Saiyan, it was
they're outmatched. But yeah, but it'd be just like Broly. I mean,
yeah. But my question is now, obviously, once he absorbed 14 and 15 and became Super 13, one of the questions I did have for you: do you think he would be stronger than even? Obviously, he's stronger than regular Super Saiyan because of what Goku had to go through to beat him. Yeah, not so funny now, is it, Kakarot? But do you? I don't know. Do you think he would be even comparable to a Super Saiyan 2 or stronger?
Well, at this point, when I thought of it, I didn't picture them going Super Saiyan anymore in my movie. I mean, I'm pretty sure they will.
You think they just go straight to blue now?
Yeah, but I mean, after Broly, I'm going straight to blue. I don't care. I haven't even seen the movie yet, but I'm pretty sure they ain't going Super Saiyan no more. I'm pretty sure he went Super Saiyan just because they're like, hey, another Saiyan. Let's just show them what we have. But yeah, so if it goes by my idea, 13 won't be the same 13, the same power level 13. He's gonna have specs or whatever ran on him where he can. The robot seen Super Saiyan Blue in 17 fight.
Okay.
They seen how 17 was, so we're like, all right, we're gonna get that base power for 17 that we got off that fight. Then we're going to stack Goku. We're going to stack Vegeta. We're going to stack, if it did follow it to the tournament of power, we're going to stack on all these other people. Mm-hmm. So he's going to be pretty. So I could picture Goku starting off as Super Saiyan. He's just like how he did Jiren. And then he'll go like
Super So basically Saiyan. What you're saying is the regular 13 from the movie and even the video games would not be able to stack up against the current level of power that our heroes have.
You mean in the games and stuff? In the other movies, like the real movie,
like in the one that's already been made, Super 13, So he wouldn't.
I don't think. Yeah, the one from the original Android Super 13 movie and the video games, I don't think they would stand up against Super Saiyan 2 Goku. That's why I said I had to raise the bar.
The other problem I have with using Super 13, it's almost the same problem that we have with Janemba that you pointed out last time. With Janemba being too much like Majin Buu.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
13 and Super 13 is too much like Cell.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think. He absorbs two other androids to achieve his quote unquote perfect form.
Yeah, even in the video game of Heroes, they said that Cell said, "Oh yeah, that's a prototype for me."
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I mean, you see it. Mm-hmm. And of course, obviously, it came out at the time when the Android Saga was airing and it was big. Yeah. So they played off of the whole, being able to absorb, getting a super Android type thing like they did with Cell. I'm not exactly sure when.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that
when it dropped.
But from the Janemba research, compared to America, the Japanese movies they dropped really close to what Saga they're based off of. Like probably a year after.
So then I would imagine it probably dropped pretty close to around the time that Cell became perfect.
Yeah, around there. And then,
in order to play off the whole absorption of androids.
And then when they came to America, we didn't get those till those sagas were over. Like Fusion Reborn didn't come out till 2006.
Right.
The Buu Saga was way done before that.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
So yeah, it's just a region thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, so
so that's one of the biggest problems I have. One other question that I did have is, can he absorb other androids?
Oh, dude, what if he just ate 18, dude? That would be fucking
because,
crazy.
I mean, if he's got the ability to... Is his ability just to absorb 14 and 15 to achieve that form? Or can he absorb other androids, parts from other androids, to become even stronger? like say for instance, androids we've never seen before, like 12 and 11 and 10 and 9. Although I'm not sure how many we saw in the original Dragon Ball, because I know we have Aider.
I only remember Aider.
But I think there was one other that we did see, and I think it was like Android 5 or something like that.
I'm gonna look it up. But
yeah, that, and I realized that those androids were really, really early androids for Dr. Gero, even though he wasn't even a character at the time.
Yeah, dude. When I first found out about the 17, 18, I went back and I looked. I was like, "What the fuck is this guy? He's in the back."
Yeah, he's essentially the pre Goku destruction androids for Aider and anyone before him. But I mean, you definitely see, with them later in Z making the connection between the androids and Dr. Gero, you definitely see where his mind was from the very beginning. And have they all but confirmed the fact that 16 is supposed to be in the likeness of Gero's son?
I don't know.
Or something like that.
Team 4-Star said that.
Well, 4-Star said that, but they're anything but official.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense, because, I can't, unless Gero was the leader of the Red Ribbon Army to begin with, I can't really see him being, so pissed off that the entire Red Ribbon Army was destroyed, other than if he lost somebody he cared about.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking it up, and it just says that androids 1 through 7 were a failure and destroyed. So 1 through 7 never were on Dragon Ball.
Okay.
So it was just.
So we did have Aider.
There's this guy right here. This future Android 17 seen during the future Trunk saga.
Well, we know about that.
No, it says Major Metallotron, created by Red Ribbon Army, destroyed by Goku, and again by Pan. What the hell is that?
I have no idea, to be honest.
Pan? Who's this guy? What the heck?
Okay, yeah, that was one of the other ones.
Oh, he was. Oh, yeah, he pulled his hand off, right?
He had the whole 16 thing going for him.
Okay, so he's an android, but he didn't mention.
But he didn't have a name. He didn't have a number or something like that.
No, he was Major Metallotron.
Okay, well maybe then he was an earlier one, or
it said he was destroyed by Pan though. What's up with that?
Yeah, probably a GT thing.
Dang, was he in GT? I didn't know that. But yeah. But,
okay. See, I knew there was another android in there.
Yeah.
But I guess it was a non-numbered android. Maybe it wasn't even affiliated with Gero.
Yeah, I think maybe he built it, but it wasn't.
Because wasn't there another scientist that was working for the Red Ribbon Army that actually built?
I think he is
some androids.
I think he is affiliated with Gero, because I typed in. Oh no, it says most of which were created. Okay, maybe you're right. It says most of which were created by Dr. Gero. But yeah, but it doesn't mention who.
Yeah, because I think if I remember my Dragon Ball right, it was.
It says right here, and may not have been made by Dr. Gero. So it's someone else, but it doesn't say.
I think there was another scientist that they even talked to in the show, who I think some people have theorized he might have been a student of Dr. Gero or something.
And he's the one in my story.
But I think he was destroyed along with the rest of Red Ribbon Army.
Poor soul, yeah. That's another thing about my story as a plot. I don't know who they're gonna find. I was just saying some kind of lab assistant.
Yeah. In
the future, where you help 17, they make 17.
Yeah, no, I can get where that's coming from. Honestly, I think it's just the same thing, the same problem. We just have the same problem with
Janemba.
Yeah. He's too much like the main villain from that arc. So either you just with your story, it basically recreates the character from a whole new we decided would have to be done with Janemba in order to make him work. Or, I think everybody at this point probably wants to see Cell come back.
Yeah. And that's probably another thing.
I think everybody wants to see God Golden Cell or some shit like that.
But to answer your question you asked before about, I don't know if he can absorb other androids. I just think that if it was like how Majin Buu is to Janemba, then 13 is Cell to as 14 and 15 being 17, 18.
Okay.
So I think it's only them two. Because in the movie, he says, they're destroyed? Good. Now he can take what he wants. They use them as pawns, and now they're broken and dead.
Mind you, that was in the
Team 4-Star,
Team 4-Star
But that was my favorite. See, but that was so, perfect, well, it kind of mixes for me because that is something because I don't remember what he said in the movie, but that's something that he was like, oh, they're dead, good. Then he just absorbs them. But I think they're just so it is kind of like Cell. So that's why I was thinking with Mines. If they did put 14 and 15, I guess it'll be Cell, or they could just create a whole new like Android and call him 13. See, that's another thing. Like, I don't know why they will call him 13.
I think at that point they were probably just calling him something else.
Yeah, something else. But like having an Android and like basing them off the essence of it. But like, I'm pretty sure that it would fit if they found a way for
it. Would be 13. Probably end up being like Akira Toriyama's version of Android 21 or something.
Yeah,
like
21.
That.
Yeah. 21.
I seem to have brought up nightmares for my partner over here.
But
that would be that Dragon Ball Fighters.
No, I liked it. I like Android 21. It was cool. That's another thing.
I definitely, sorry, I didn't mean to just completely cut you off there. But I mean, I'm in agreement with you. I would definitely like to see like some resurgence of an Android story. Mm-hmm. But I think if you're gonna do that, maybe you make something like 13. Like your story. Mm-hmm. It's a revenge for Dr. Gero type deal. So maybe they're not just going after Goku. Maybe they're going after the entire Z Warriors or something because they see them as responsible, and maybe they do like a Resurrection F type deal where they in the end they bring back Cell, but Cell turns on him and something like that.
Yeah,
and he sees that Frieza's got his golden form, and
I can do something better than that.
Because I wonder, would he be able to use both the God Key and the golden form?
Well, then they say God Key can be accessed by anyone, right?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Sal can do that if he was trained on it. And the golden form, if that's a Frieza thing, then yeah, he can do both. That'd be crazy. That's scary.
That would be, crazy for like something later down the line to see a 3-way fight between Golden Frieza, Golden Cooler, and then Golden Cell.
and then they can hype up Gohan again, and then go against Cell, and he just dies.
But you've got Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan just sitting there on the sidelines watching them go at it, and like, what?
Yeah, but 13 is like similar to Cell. And
I think he's too similar to Cell.
Yeah, as a fan, like I can't think of a way they could pull them apart other than taking 14 and 15 away, and then making them stand like, oh, this android was, oh, that's another. They could be like that. So, like in my story where I said that his like lab assistant or someone who followed Dr. Dro seen him die, they went back to him and they found what he threw away, the body of 13.
Okay.
And then they take him back, work on him, film it, and then they bring him back like this was 13. And then they can just go by the log that says on this thing, like, destroyed, defected, destroyed, and then it just stops at 13. They don't have to say 14, 15, because they already have a 16, 17, 18,
Right.
19, 20. They say, oh, this was the 13th one he did. Mm-hmm. And then the movie can come out on a Friday.
It'd be kind of interesting if it came out on a Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Friday the 13th.
Ooh, and then they could give him a hockey mask. Instead of the trucker hat, give him a hockey mask.
Yeah. Partnership. And he has a fucking knife. Oh, one of the fucking Goku Black.
The hand sword thing.
That would be a good fun.
Every villain seems to be able to do it now.
Yeah, and he has a scythe, and 13 has a machete. What's the problem? But yeah, so if it goes like that, then I guess you could say it is 13 because it'll be his 13th one he tried, but he threw it away. But other than that, yeah, he's just like Cell. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna go by and we're gonna see all these villains are somehow related to a villain.
Yeah.
In the
they're probably probably we're not going to see any of the like direct like taken exactly other than because I mean even from what we've seen so far from the trailers for Broly, he's not going to be the same Broly.
Yeah, he's not going to be a mindless.
Obviously, he kind of looks a little mindless there sometimes when he goes fucking rage.
Just like Kale. Kale had a personality, you know. I mean, she was scared and like shy and stuff, but she had a personality of her own.
I really do hope they do give him a personality this time, and it's not just you know, like they did with the last ones.
Yeah, he was just crazy from birth. And once they blew up the planet, he just went crazy.
Well, I mean, if you got Goku crying in your ear 24/7, you'd probably go crazy too.
He's so cool, but so stupid.
Ladies and gentlemen, that would be another Team 4-Star reference in case you're unaware. Oh, we love Team 4-Star. They did such a great job with adapting all that stuff, and the way they ended the Cell saga for their season. Oh my God, that was perfect. We love the song too, guys. If you're ever listening to this, know it. We love you. Keep doing what you're doing. We want it. We want more. We definitely want to see what you've got for the Majin Buu stuff.
Mm-hmm. So I guess you would say 13 would be direct, just like Janemba would be, and I guess they can just remake their own and make his own little thing on it. Broly's a special case because I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can make Broly's base form be sane and be like Kale and the opposite. He's strong, but when he becomes Broly, when Super Saiyan and everything, that's Broly. That's everyone. No one really says, "Oh, my favorite form was base form Broly" in the movie. He didn't talk.
Yeah. It almost seems like they're gonna have Broly be a little bit like Goku Black in a sense, with the way he kind of powers up at first before he goes Super Saiyan. Oh, because we did see a little bit of that in the trailers, where he was kind of like going berserk, and then all of a sudden his power was just flying upwards.
Yeah.
But yet he hadn't turned into Super Saiyan. Unless they, creatively edited that out for the trailers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won't show everything at first.
Yeah, no.
They just give you a taste.
But
yeah, so in a sense, I guess you can say that he can't be canon because, he's too similar to Cell and everything like that. But if you, like you said in the beginning of before we started recording, I guess you could use, because we could think some stuff of the video game, right? Yeah. You said we could use anything because he's not canon.
Yeah.
I guess you could say, because I didn't find out, but that, because like I told you, I don't think, because 16, when Bulma was preparing 16, he had all the information as Goku from a kid to down, and I don't know if 17, 18 had all that. So
yeah, they never confirmed it in the show.
Yeah, or I just don't know in general. I'm surprised I didn't know that. I just thought about it right now. But
I mean, we kind of get. I guess we get like a semi confirmation because they know who Goku is. They know what he looks like. They know where he lives.
Oh yeah, they do know where he lives
because they're heading for Mount Paozu. I think that's the name, right?
I think so. But because in the game in Xenoverse 2, 13 has this skill that it's called data input. It's a skill where he can scan his opponent and then dodge their moves and know their moves and dodge them. Mm-hmm. So, wouldn't that be like built-in Ultra Instinct, I guess you could say? Would you say?
It would almost be, yeah.
Yeah, so he can scan his opponent and then so if you put that in there, that's his own little thing, and then you can just get rid of that. You
definitely could add that in. I don't know if Akira Toriyama
would go that far. But if he sees something, he'll take it.
I mean, that could be a decent opportunity to reintroduce Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
With Goku, because I don't think we're gonna see it in Broly.
Yeah, it's a low chance.
I mean, it's all but it is. Literally all but confirmed, and I think we mentioned this in the last.
That's the super Goku button.
But it's all but confirmed that we're gonna get Gogeta back with most likely a Gogeta Blue.
Yeah, but yeah. So I guess in my part, for me saying that Super 13 would be canon is if it follows the guidelines that I put out for it. I mean, they could always change it and everything, and but I think 13 can be canon. Because of the hype for 17 and wanting to know more and wanting to see him more, and if we don't get him, well, I'm pretty sure we'll get him more later in, if Super comes back.
Yeah.
But probably not right away. And then if they do make a movie, how long did it take to make this movie? How many
Well, I mean, it was 2-3 years after Super.
But if you think, okay, so we had 2 movies, right? We had Battle Gods
and Resurrection F.
And now we have the Super movie, which is a Super. So, would you think that if this one does really good, do you think we'll get one every year?
I don't know if we'll get one every year,
Or
but
every
I definitely
2
will
years?
be. I think it'll definitely be incentive for more.
Yeah, and if Broly did good, do you think? I'm pretty sure they'll go back to other movie villains. So, like, for 13, or if anything, for I saying 13 can be canon, will be in a movie and/or I'm pretty sure he will be good, probably better in the anime.
Probably, yeah.
I could
can
probably
see
see
him
him
doing
do better in the anime.
Yeah,
That way he can have his own little arc.
yeah.
And then you could have drawn out more stuff than you'll have in an hour and 30 minutes or hour 45 minutes of a movie. And with that, he can be canon in the anime. And that way, not in the movie. Probably won't do that good in the movie, maybe. That's probably what it is. But yeah, but you can draw it out and make him be. I think he can be canon in the anime. I think, and if it goes by what I said and they, revenge for Dr. Gero in some kind of arc featuring 17, because I'm pretty sure now that 17's here and he did everything, I'm pretty sure he's going to be back.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think we've covered pretty much just about everything we can on Android 13 and the possibilities. So I'll ask you 2 questions, and I mean you pretty much answered it, and I definitely like your answers. So original Android 13 canon, yes or no?
Yes, but not in the movie, but as an anime.
Okay.
In the anime.
Well, I mean, I was gonna.
Yeah, I gotta.
The second question was gonna be
for the viewers.
The second question was gonna be, remade Android 13. Android, maybe not 13, but
I can see that too. I mean, if he doesn't make it in the anime in the grand scheme of things, I can see that he can be remade into something that is resemblant to him, but not him.
Yeah.
Just like how he's too similar to everything, he might be remade into something with some new skills that we don't even know that the androids can have.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, the answer is once again, canon. Yes, he can with some work.
Yeah, with some work. He's kind of easier than Geno.
Yeah.
Sort of.
I mean, because you've already got an established set of rules to go by with him, whereas Janemba, there's really, other than the fact that he's like Majin Buu, there's really no established
that
set
is
of
true.
rules.
With 13, they gave it, and then that was it. That's all the information.
Well, because it had already been established by the anime.
Yes, but with Buu, like, we don't even know much more about Buu.
We don't know how far Buu could have gone, so we don't know how far Janemba could have gone.
Yeah, we only seen him slim down. That's it.
We just see his ass get kicked by Super Gogeta. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we thank you guys for joining us for another episode. We really do appreciate all the support that you've been giving us, and keep it up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe,
and also don't forget to leave comments. Do you think it could be canon? I want to hear it.
We'd love to hear from you guys. Tell us what you think.
Leave some trucker hats down below and let us know if he can be canon.
All right. So until the next episode, we'll see you later.
Bye.